Judith Myers. Really? What's your real name? Oh, Jennifer Myers. Like, I'm just making up an example. Do you see how stupid that would be?
Yeah, say it again.
It makes no sense. I mean, Jill Roberts, Emma Roberts. Okay, great. Jill Emma Roberts. Makes no sense to me.
She's a whack ass Pam Voorhees. They tried to make her lie like Pam Voorhees, but she was just terrible at it. She's like,
No. Pam,
yeah, Addie from Unfabulous is Ghostface in 2011.
Pam Voorhees is on a different level.
Exactly.
Pam Voorhees, is the originator of the, kid, ma era, and Jill Roberts is, oh, I never had a fair life. Okay, great.
It's a YouTube connection.
That's just recycled material from parts 1 through 3.
Yeah, but she's a horror remake baby boomer though. She grew up in the horror remake generation. And her cousin came home for the 15th anniversary. It's good rating. But her performance is just hard to buy into.
Well, it's still stupid because...
And you think they would have hired the girl from Hotel from Dogs as Ghostface? If she wasn't related to Julia Roberts?
Yeah, but all that's great, but like I was saying, Pam is better because she's original with the kid, ma thing, and Jill is just recycled crap from parts 1 through 3. It's just the same old stuff.
Yeah, it's the same recipe.
I never had a fair
No, but
life.
I like that recipe though, because the main villain, the killer's always psychotic, and I could relate to that.
But she's not. She just... Well,
I know, because they do a good job of hiding it. Well, really, they just ignore it the whole time, so you don't even see it coming. But when you rewatch it, she does lie in a lot of situations. But you don't see her love for horror movies or her knowledge for it. They don't show that side of it. They should have,
And by the way, like, there's a lot of things I can't say because, like I said, there are people in the room. But seriously, stop riding Michael Myers. Like, are you serious? You're going to do that throughout the whole movie?
They just made one reference because Dimension Films owns the right, of course.
Still, that's weird.
That's the thing about the Scream franchise. That's why horror movie fans love it. It's because it's made for horror movie fans.
Right. Get off of them.
Because the killers are fans of horror movies. But you know what's retarded is they never refer to When a Stranger Calls in the first 3 movies. When that's what he jacked it from is Halloween and When a Stranger Calls, the original conception of Scream.
I did hear that.
But they don't mention it. They do mention it in Scream 4 when they're talking about remakes.
Wow, and Hayden Panettiere. She was really good. When did she turn into such a jerk?
She's so obnoxious. If you would have bought the DVD and listened to the special features, she's talking over everyone the whole time. It's so embarrassing if I was her.
What, in commentary?
Yeah, she's like talking over Wes Craven, and she's 15 or something. It was so embarrassing. If anyone's seen special features, they would know what I'm talking about.
Your review did pretty well, actually.
Of what?
It has like over 200 views, doesn't it? Of Scream 4.
Oh, yeah.
When I first saw your review of H2, when I just looked at it, I didn't actually look at the review, but I looked at the picture of it. I thought a little kid did that. Like, I thought it was a little kid's channel.
Alright, try and take your shots at me.
I was like, oh, this little kid uses my name as a tag.
That's not even true. It's not even close.
Yeah, and so I found out, and then I was like, why does this kid have such a deep voice?
Because he's psychotic.
But yeah, I mean, Scream 4 is what it is. You know, Jill Roberts, Emma Roberts. If that's the case, you might as well call me Daniel Weeks. I mean, it's the same thing, right?
We could call you Ricky Weeks, second baseman for the Brewers.
Fine, Ricky Weeks. Like, even though my last name is really Weeks. See how stupid that is? Her name's Emma Roberts, I think. Are you near your computer?
Yeah, we all know her name.
Oh, her name really is? So I got it right?
Yeah.
It's stupid then. All they did was change her name, her first name. That's how lazy Wes Craven is.
It was something else. It was like Jill something, but it didn't sound that right. So they switched it to Roberts. Either way, they made it Jill because of Jill from When a Stranger Calls to pay homage, obviously, because that's where they jacked it from, the original conception, like we were talking about earlier.
Like, you know what? Forget it. I don't feel like changing your whole name. I'll just do the first part. I want to hurry up and get out of here. Me and John Carpenter have to go do a makeout session.
Wes Craven doesn't do shit on the Scream movies. Well, give him credit for shooting them in a good way. I like how the way they're shot. The thing with Wes Craven is he gets too much like, it feels like it's in that era too much, like that generation. Like,
the thing is,
Aaron
Hales wants to come over to the U.S. and he wants to
80 movies sound like his 80 movies. His 90 movies look like they're in the 90s.
Yeah. Aaron Hales, you know, he wants to come to the U.S. and he wants to come and get me and work with me. But here's the thing. I'm going to be like 40-something, but even so,